Guys, welcome back. So we're going to do an absolutely easy project today. We are still working on the Sam's bead box, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that pendant that we had that I just couldn't see using any other way. So I have a Skinner blend here of using cad yellow, orange, cad red, fuchsia, and purple, and we're going to make a rainbow blend here. But these colors are extremely bright, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of white, and I'm going to put it through the pasta machine at a number 6. Okay, we just want one strip, just to give us a little bit of I don't know, we're just muting the colors a little bit because it's just really bright. And I don't want it to be bright. Okay, so we're just doing that. Okay, and we're going to run that through our pasta machine. Now, this is a really small Skinner blend, and it'll stretch out really long and get all wonky. So what you can do on your pasta machine, literally, is get a couple blocks of clay and set it on the rollers next to this, and this will not spread. So that's what we're going to do now. I know some people use magnets, which is probably really smart, but I don't have a magnet that I can use. So we're just going to set these on top. And see if we can keep it from spreading. Okay, so I'm running it through at a 0, and then I'm going to run it at a 3, and that will make it go a lot faster. And I've got a weird color coming through on my orange, and I don't know what it is or why it's there. I'm hoping it goes away. Okay. So I'm just going to run it through a couple more times here. And we'll check and see if it's still too bright. I have an old strip that I used before. Alright, that should work. Okay, so now I don't want this to get all weird on me, but I'm going to run it straight down here, make a long strip at a number 3. I wish they would make a pasta machine where handle stays in. I know you can fix that, but I haven't yet. Okay, so now we're just making a fan fold, because for the project I'm not going to get all the colors into it. It's such a small project. So if you do this, then you should get all the colors that you need. Okay, so we're just kind of putting that like that. Got a little bit of white on this, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, so now I can squish it, and I'll be able to get all the colors that I need. So again, I'm going to stretch it out, but I'm going to make sure that the side is on the top. You don't want to do it this way and roll it, because you're going to roll all the colors into the colors below. So I want to keep it separated like this. Okay. Now, in a way, it feels like you lose some of your blend this way. put this through at a 0, okay? And see, now it kind of looks like we lost some of that blending. So now that we have it sideways, I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to make a Skinner blend the opposite way, just to blend it a little bit. Just a couple times is all I really need. Okay, and then I'm going to run it through at a number 3, but again, we're getting a little bit of separation here. So I'm going to fold that in half. That's the side I want right there. Okay. So I think that'll be good. Okay, so we're going to run it through again, and I'm going to do a 0 this time, which is my thickest setting. And then I'm going to go to a 2. And then, believe it or not, I'm going to go to a 4. Okay. So now I got to think of which side I like better. This is way too long, so I'm just going to cut that and put that over there. Okay, so remember when we did our Sam's bead box where we made those 2 necklaces, there was a pendant in there that I really, really liked, which it was out here, and now I can't find it, and that's our whole project here. I don't know where it went, but it obviously fell. And again, this makes no sense. I don't know how I lose things so easily in this room. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I'll be right back. Alrighty, my mailman's here, so unfortunately you're going to hear the dogs bark for a little bit. Alright, so I don't know where I left off when I went looking for that piece. But anyways, I'm going to take some black here. And I'm going to put a texture on it. And I'm doing that now so that I don't squish what I've got into the piece here. Oops, and I did forget one thing. And I'll show you what I just forgot. We're going to take this and we're going to do this at a number 4. And what I'm doing is I'm going to put a little bit of black on the bottom of this. Okay, these are both at a number 4. Now I'm going to grab some paper here. We're going to blend this in really nice. I mean, I love these pendants that are metal, but I just can never see them hanging on their own. There's a few of them that look not so bad when I do that. But I'm just going to cut that off. For some reason, I saw this in my head and thought, okay, I think this would make a really cool pendant. So I'm going to put this right here on top. And we're going to blend it down. I might have to come in again and put that texture back on the back. It's there, but may not be there for very long. Okay, now we're going to turn it over. So this is how the pendant was, obviously. And I like it on the right. I don't know why, but my mind says put it to the right. And we're just going to lay it right on top so we get all that color. Okay, and I'm not going to touch it with my hands because I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to take one of these things. Okay, I'm just going to put some pressure on it. So that it's sitting in there, but I don't want it all the way raised to the top. Okay, now we're just going to cut it out. I wish I had two of these so I could show you the difference of just the plain pendant or the pendant with this in it. Okay, but the thing that I love about this, alright, I don't know how I missed a little bit, so hold on with that thought that I just gave you. We're going to put a little more black in here. I'll set it right there. Okay. And we're going to put the texture over it one more time. I don't want to squish it. Okay. And then I will clean this after it comes out of the oven. Okay. Trying to keep my hand on the metal. So I don't destroy the piece here. And I didn't put any liquid clay on here because I think it'll stay in there. But I may when it comes out. I don't know yet. But it should stick. And then I'll end up painting the sides black so that it all matches up. Okay, but isn't that just so much nicer for that pendant? It kind of changed it all. Now I gave it a scene, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know, I like the way it looks. So you can come in here and texture it if you want. You don't have to. But we're going to throw that in the oven. And then on something like this, I mean, this is so high. So I'll have to probably put a jump ring right there. Or I can even add a bail. So I'll figure that out when it comes out. But I'm going to go throw that in the oven. And we'll show it to you when it comes out. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you this coming out of the oven. But there is our pendant. So yeah, I'm going to put just a little hole right there in the center. And we should be good. So we got the back, which is black, and the front. The sides are all black. I just kind of painted it, but I might have to sand a little bit on the side. But you got to be really careful because you don't want to sand the metal, because this was probably like a copper plated silver. So I don't end up turning the side silver, which probably wouldn't matter, but I'm going to leave it alone. But anyways, that's our little pendant. Hope you enjoyed that, and we will talk to you guys next time. Bye.